You going first?
What's my favourite Christmas? Right, start again. Start again. Start again. That was embarrassing. Wait. No, I had a bit of drink in my mouth. Stop it. No, stop it.
Kaz, he's ready to walk out.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Talking Reality Podcast. In today's episode, the Talking Reality Podcast Unwrapped, you're going to see a different side of me and Mike. It gets a little bit less serious and more honest. And I feel like you're going
to a degree,
have an insight into the real Mike and the real Nath. So, tune in, buckle your seatbelt, and let's go. You go first, Nashi.
Yeah, mine is Elf. I just find
Elf, what a cracker.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
It wasn't a joke, man, with the cracker.
Just find it incredibly funny. That scene where he's on the escalator and
yeah, I like
his
that.
legs
Man.
are just going wide. He's
Yeah.
doing splits and all that. But he's quite a funny guy, isn't he?
My favourite Christmas film would have to be The Grinch, man. So I love Jim Carrey. I just think
Great actor. Great actor.
Yeah, and he's so inspirational as well. Like obviously,
yeah, he's been through a lot as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been through a lot, man. He lost his wife, didn't he? And like tragic. From my perspective, I see the podcast going. I think the sky's the limit. I think we can go wherever we want with it. To be honest, I'd love to make a career out of it. I'd love it to be my full-time job, and I'd love to get guests on, you know, who can really inspire millions. To be honest, I think you have to be. Your goals have to be huge.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
don't aim small.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
That's my view, and I think I want to take on the podcast big boys.
Well, yeah, it's about consistency, isn't it? Just getting out an episode each week if you can, and looking for new topics that people will find relevant, I guess.
Where do you see it going, though?
I think as long as we're consistent, I think we can gain some good traction. And there's no reason why it couldn't be a full-time job. I know we both got uni and that, but at the end of the day, by the time we graduated, as long as we're consistent with this, we should have a lot of like subscribers. So
yeah, I'll tell you what, mate. Once this podcast takes off, I'm putting that degree straight in the shredder. Do you know what? I think someone I'd love to meet and kind of just like really interrogate. Actually, that sounds a bit aggressive. Just
Very aggressive.
Interview, sorry. I'd love to interview Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he just achieved
Be kind of hard right now, though.
phenomenal. Yeah, but he said past or present.
Or
mate.
past and present. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, the guy achieved phenomenal things, and it's very rare that you have someone. I mean, I know he didn't die that long ago, but you still speak of him like he's a household name, isn't he?
I think I would go for someone like maybe someone like Hitler.
Hitler.
Yeah. No,
Why
but
would you want
I would be
Hitler?
interested to delve into his mind and really try and understand where he was coming from with his whole like idea of like conquering Europe and people living one way, and that was his way or no way. So I think he'd be an interesting person to interview.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want him on the podcast, man.
Okay, scrap that. Moving on.
Worst Christmas present? Or was it best? To be fair, that's an easy question. My nan, God rest her soul, usually she'd buy quite good presents, but this one year,
Yeah.
I've unwrapped the present under the tree. Family's all around me. What have you got, Nath? What have you got? I've unwrapped it, got the box out. And she's bought me a back scratcher.
Back scratcher.
A back scratcher. And I'm sat there thinking, what have I done wrong? Do you know what I mean? Like, God rest her soul, but what was she thinking, man? To be fair, I wouldn't have minded some socks or something, you know?
I think the worst present I had, well, it wasn't the worst, but it's quite memorable. I was really upset about it. Was my nan bought me a basketball, but
Did
it
it have
wasn't.
Aston Villa on it?
No. I wanted a Spalding basketball, but I was just spoiled. Like I didn't. It was just a regular basketball,
Yeah.
and that really upset me. Don't know why, but it did. Hmm. Interesting. You going
Money
first?
is too much money. Well, when you look at Bezos and Elon Musk, I mean, they couldn't spend all the money they've got in 10 lifetimes. I mean, it's difficult to answer, really. For me personally, I guess if I had £10 million, I think I'd be happy with that for the rest of my life. Do you know what I mean? Or, like,
Yeah.
if you invest it wisely and spend it wisely, like, that would be enough money. Any more than that, I think would be too much. Because you kind of lose your values, I think.
I think too much money is when you can wipe your ass with the Queen's head.
Is that a serious answer?
It just is. I don't think you can put a figure on that. But when you feel comfortable where you can actually wipe your ass with the Queen's head, I think you've probably got too much money.
The actual head.
The actual head.
Her actual head.
The head on the note.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up.
Okay, thank you. Moving on.
Guys, can I go to the toilet quick?
No,
But I need a wee.
I don't care.
To be honest, man, I don't think I do.
I think it's one of those things you've got to experience it first, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I guess if you've never seen it, why would you believe it's real? I guess I've never seen anything that would kind of lead me to believe in ghosts. So anything I've seen has been on like TV, and I guess they could easily fake that sort of thing, man. So for me,
of course.
Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts.
I'm open to the idea because I understand like the science behind it, the electromagnetic spectrum.
You a scientist?
Not a scientist, but
No.
Mr. Heap did teach us that, and he said we can't see everything. We can only see what the eye can detect with light. So there's a lot of things we can't see. However, when you look at that program, Most Haunted, was it Derek
Akora.
Akora?
Oh, Derek.
Akora.
Derek. Yeah, I know Derek.
Big D.
He's dead, man. Come on.
Okay,
Carry on.
rest in peace, Big D. But he used to do silly things, didn't he? Like, is there a Donald in here? Make a noise for no, or two noises for yes, and all that. And yeah,
You got all that kind of. There's all sorts of like equipment he uses, isn't there as well? Like,
it's nonsense though.
no, the
isn't
bit
it?
isn't it? If like
He's got a
click,
thermostat.
click
He's
the
got a
green light if you are with me. Oh my god, it's green. But it's like you could easily fake that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I think it's nonsense.
Yeah, for me, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it until I see a ghost. Like, should we check if it's a ghost in it?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you are with us right now, please show yourself.
I don't think that's what they say.
No?
Derek used to go 2 knocks for yes and 1 for no.
Sweet. I'll probably have to go for a steak, peppercorn sauce.
A Diesel's tucking into his paw, so
Yeah, he's just cleaning himself. Steak, peppercorn sauce, some broccoli. I love broccoli, man. It's my go-to veg. And
I think I saw Gaz eating some broccoli the other day.
some seasoned potatoes.
Chewing on some trees,
Yeah, to be honest with you, it'd be quite simple for me. I'm a simple guy, when it comes to food. I'll eat anything. Most of my meals are chicken and rice, so I'll just mix it up and have some steak, potatoes.
And that protein powder, that's still not working.
What's your favourite? What would be your death row meal?
I don't think I can answer that. There's too many. It depends on.
Well,
your
sorry,
mood.
man. This is Talking Reality Unwrapped. You have to answer it. So wash your meal. Come on.
I can't because I need to know what mood I'm in at that time. But
Probably quite a gloomy one, to be honest.
right, default answer: butterfly burger, extra hot, spicy rice, 2 sides. Wow, everyone knows that I'm a big fan of Tesla, so say no more. The metaverse is coming as well.
Tesla.
What
That's basic, man.
is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
they're the crowd pleaser. Do you know what I mean?
Are
It's
they?
like, and listen, if someone's watching, you'll be like, oh, Tesla. Oh, you've done your research, and you. You've gone on Trading 212 and just looked at the first thing.
I feel attacked.
I would as well, but come on, we want to. I mean, you're a trader, man.
We'll get into Facebook then, won't we?
You
'Cause
pay for
the metaverse is coming, so everything you see this guy doing now isn't going to matter because it's going VR.
All right,
2025.
How about you answer the question?
I just did. Go for Facebook because the metaverse is coming.
For me, probably I'd get into probably like something like EasyJet, and the reason being is because their stocks are very, very low at the moment,
Cheap.
extremely cheap, and if you hold it for long term, they're inevitably going to go back up. And I think obviously there's a risk to that, but I think they're going to come back up. EasyJet will do well. So
Big summer.
and if you make any money from them, any listeners, then please donate to the Talking Reality podcast.
In the link below. Thank you.
Top tip for getting rid of the Christmas guts.
Depends how fast you want to get rid of it.
Well, to be honest with you, none of these. All right, guys, none of these. You stay off these. Get into dry January. Go dry February. Do you know what? Go dry bloody 2022. Yeah?
That's a big ask.
Because there's a lot of calories in these.
That's a big ask.
But to be honest with you, my top tip would be get a personal trainer.
What, B2?
And if you're in the South Wales area, probably BCW Fitness. But
Knew that was
no,
coming.
I think to be honest with you, get rid of the gut is as exercise. I know it sounds boring and the kind of answer you'd expect, but
Diet.
it is. I mean, diet's important, of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Diet's probably more important, but exercise is just so good and it can get you in a nice structure, good pattern, and yeah, that'd be my answer. How about you, man?
Like I said, there's different ways, isn't there? I mean, you want to get there super quick, you just take some Clen.
Take some Clen. Listen,
I'm being serious. That's what they do.
all right. So you're telling me you've got let's be hypothetical now. You've got I don't know. Let's say you've got a lady in her 60s. We'll call her Gloria for argument's sake. So you got Gloria. She lives in Yorkshire. Your advice to her from our podcast would be to lose her Christmas guts. Would be take some Clen. Is this a serious answer?
No, just really echoing what Nathan said, really. Just get on a
copy me,
treadmill
okay, carry
and keep the diet strong. Next question, please.
Really intuitive answer there. Who would win in a fight?
Is that even a question?
Listen, this is a great question. I remember this question being
Why's-
sent in by one of our followers.
Why's
right?
the hands going everywhere?
Well, the hands are getting a bit. I'm exposing myself
Shout
now.
out to Roll Morris. He sent this one.
I'm exposing myself, right? Because I'm feeling a bit of testosterone.
He's on the
yeah?
ropes. Look at him. Body language says it all.
Of course it does, mate. I'm getting I'm exposing myself. I'm feeling dominant.
Don't
yeah.
expose yourself. Yeah, but
All right. I want to expose myself. But what I'm saying is, right? Who would win in a fight?
Yeah.
Truthfully, this has been put to the test a couple of times. So we were sparring once in a local.
I see what you're doing.
in a local
I
gym.
see what you're doing.
That's fine, right? So we were sparring once in a local gym, and Michael, there was a divot in the ground,
Oh,
And
you're not going David Hay with this.
right? So I
broke my
caught
toe, and
no,
that's
no,
why I
I
lost the
caught my
fight.
foot in the
Oh,
divot.
yeah.
I caught my foot in the divot.
Real
and
champions don't make excuses.
Michael
Come
caught
on,
me. Michael caught me whilst my foot was in the
Michael.
divot.
You never
I-
call me Michael. This is fabricated here, isn't it?
All right, and then I did go down. So Michael
You went
in
down.
a boxing match.
Wait. Where
Listen,
did you go
listen.
down?
Where did I go down?
Yeah.
On the canvas.
Okay.
Right. So Michael would win a boxing match, right? I would admit that. Anything else, right, outside a boxing ring, I would kill him. And I'll tell you for why. Right. We had a scrap. Right.
A scrap. I don't.
Right. And I had Michael in a headlock, and he begged me to let him out of this headlock. Right. And I said, only if you tap out. And Michael said, no, let me out. I wouldn't let him out. I tightened my squeeze, and then he tapped out. So I think in a boxing ring, Michael. Anything else, me.
Well, that's
my
very,
answer.
that's very interesting.
You far away, my friend.
The fact that you duck every sparring session that I've asked for speaks volumes.
Well, I did answer. I did just answer that To be fair, yeah, I would have a sparring session with you, but you would win every one because you've had a bit of boxing training on.
Oh, here we go. Like David Hay. You reek of David Hay.
He's a boxer. I'm not.
Also, in the summer, I believe I did beat you in 100 metres.
All right. You did by about a split second.
Doesn't matter. They never remember the losers. I think I would have an app where you could. I don't know if this has been invented. I mean, I haven't seen it myself, but it would be very helpful if there was an app that you could literally take a photo of everything you're consuming, and it gives you a breakdown of the calories, how long you would need to do exercise for to burn it off.
It's a lot my fitness tracker.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that advanced, is it? It's not the
Dunno,
metaverse.
I don't use it, man. I don't use it.
Yeah, so I think that would be really helpful. Because who wants to sit there like counting, weighing their food, and do you know what I mean? And some foods that you have when you're on the move, you don't even know what calories are in there, do you? Really?
Yeah, you don't, man. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
How about you?
Do you know what? If I can invent any app, right, and anything was possible, I would invent the 2022 100% lie detector. And literally, you could ask any question, and the person you ask, they'd be forced to tell the truth through this app. The app would detect.
That's not very scientific, though, is it?
Well, he said if you can invent any app, right? I could have given a boring answer like you. How many calories is in this? Like, mate, that's just. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's
so how,
like,
talk us through that then.
What?
Like how
Hey, mate, I'm not inventing the app,
What if I can invent any app?
all right,
right?
okay.
This is hypothetical.
All right, I'll have a time machine then, please, guys. Thank you.
That's fine. You could have had it. This is unwrapped, man. You
You've
can
got-
have whatever you
you've got to
want.
be realistic, though.
You're just thinking about, oh, right, how many calories is in my jacket potato? Sorry, man, but no one wants to know. I'm just being serious.
Okay.
You eat your jacket potato, I'll tell you now, there's about 600-700 calories. I've seen what you put in it. There's my answer. The lie detector, 2022.
What happens in 2023
What happens in 2023?
to the app?
Listen, it's a 1 year app, man. Right? It goes after 2022.
To be honest, guys, he is four cans deep right now, so you're not really going to get a proper answer from that.
Listen, how long have we been filming?
Like an hour?
Have we got enough content?
No. You got about, I don't know, about 47 seconds.
Okay, guys, that is Talking Reality Podcast Unwrapped. I hope you've enjoyed today's episodes, seeing a different side of me and Mike, a little less serious and very honest. If you give us a like and subscribe and a follow, be hugely appreciated. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.